Today we're in Los Angeles with the creator of Rambo and the father of the modern action novel, David Morrell, to talk about his chilling thriller, Creepers. David, thank you very much for being with us today.
It's a pleasure.
Creepers is an interesting title. Why did you choose it?
Creepers is a nickname for a group of people who are urban explorers. This is a real-life, underground cultural phenomenon. They're architecture and history enthusiasts who infiltrate old buildings that have been sealed and abandoned for decades. And these buildings, which still contain filing cabinets, office furniture, if there are hotels, still contain the beds and all that. Who has seen a rotary phone? In my memory, I can't. I mean, I can sort of remember what it was like. And you go in there and you see these old TVs, you see these rotary phones, you see, it's like being in a time warp. These urban explorers will go into these buildings, and the idea is to sort of immerse themselves in the past.
Creepers is jam-packed with action and suspense, and I could not put it down. Could you fill our viewers in on what happens in the story?
The story takes place in 8 hours. It starts at 9 o'clock on a cold October night, and it ends at 5 o'clock the next morning. 4 creepers and a New York Times reporter meet in a hotel that has been abandoned and boarded up since 1971 called the Paragon Hotel.
What's the background on the Paragon Hotel? Was there really a hotel with this name in Asbury Park?
There was not, but we had a lot of fun with it anyhow. My publisher and I got to thinking, what if we had a website which we'll just call the Paragon Hotel instead of calling it Creepers, and let's have some fun. So we took from the novel all the high points of what had happened at the Paragon Hotel. In any case, many people believe that the Paragon Hotel, in fact, actually exists because of the way it was presented on the internet. And in fact, sometimes when I'm talking about the place, I convince myself it's real.
You're perhaps best known for creating Rambo in 1972. How did you come to start writing action novels?
Early in the career, I decided that I was going to try to write thrillers with a degree of seriousness and experimentation and creativity to prove that they could be literature, that they could be about something, and that they could be written in a way that was distinctive and meaningful. And I've been doing that. My first novel, First Blood, was published in '72. And I've been doing that. Now this is my 33rd year. And certainly the theme of Creepers, which is the past and how it can control us and drag us back, and sometimes what we find back there may not be what we want to see and hear about. I believe that this is a theme that any so-called serious novelist would be more than happy to work with.
Can you tell us about your action skills training?
The first big research I did was in 1973, where I went to the National Outdoor Leadership School. I went to Lander, Wyoming, where I spent 5 weeks living above timberline in the Wind River Range of Wyoming, learning how to survive if I were in a major disaster in the wilderness, and how would I live. And I have used that material so often in my books. I mean, it's just so authentic. There's no substitute for this, you know, the smell and the touch and the feel of the real thing. And whenever I can, I introduce that into my books.
David, thank you very much.
Well, thank you. As you can see, I enjoy this sort of thing. I really enjoy talking about books.
And all the best.
Thank you.
The book is Creepers by David Morrell. This is a spine-tingling novel of suspense, adventure, and terror that will have you on the edge of your seat. So pick up your copy today and read the book.
And when I was writing the book, I thought of this second by second by second as a constantly ticking metronome of fear.